Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This is a summary of chapter 3. It was not wrong for Eve to want to be like God. We should all strive to be like God. Eve just went about it in the wrong way. Sometimes we can't control where or when we're tempted with something. Sometimes you're just in a situation and then it pops up. But in 1 Corinthians 10:13, God says He'll always make a way for you to escape that temptation. So while you may not have necessarily on purpose put you into a situation to where you would be tempted and possibly do something wrong, God says, because I'm loving and I'm merciful, I will provide you a door. You can choose to go through it or not. So that's a way we escape from our temptations. Sometimes we need to run from the things that produce evil thoughts. That statement is in 2 Timothy 2:22. Feeling guilty without eliminating the cause. It's kind of like taking pain pills without addressing the issue. I broke my leg, I broke my back, I have cancer, so I need these pain pills. But if you don't address the sin, there's no way to fix it. You just keep running. Have you ever known somebody to tell a lie? A little white lie, right? And that lie has to grow because another question's asked. And the lie becomes bigger and bigger. And eventually it becomes so big that you're going to get caught and you have to admit, when early on, if you would have just said, okay, yeah, I did that, the punishment probably wouldn't have been nearly as severe as what it was after the time goes by. Feeling guilty is a way to make us aware of the sin in our life. It's something that if we're feeling guilty about something, maybe we should take a few minutes and just stop and think about that. Why do I feel guilty? Did I do something wrong? Was I in the wrong? Maybe I should apologize. Maybe I should go back and try to fix this. Maybe I should confess what I've done to somebody. Because we have to recognize our sin and we have to confess it to God. And God tells us if we confess it to Him, He will forgive us. He will erase it as if it's never even happened. But sin is like pollution in the water. The waves just make the pollution go further and further out. And it causes more problems when it's not addressed. So the bottom line is, regardless of if Satan tempted Eve, if he played on her weakness, Satan does that to us every day. A man or a woman. It doesn't make any difference to him. If we're close to God, Satan's going to want to pull you away, and he's going to do that any possible way that he can. Most of the time, he's probably going to hit you where it hurts. So the bottom line is Eve sinned. And that sin doesn't matter if it was the sin of the fruit. For her, it was fruit. For me and you, it could be sex, it can be lying, it can be drugs, alcohol, it can be whatever it is. Whatever your sin is, to God, sin is sin. There's a little sin or there's a big sin. No, to God, sin is sin. Everything is sin. And because of sin, that's where we are today. And the more that we can own what our sin is, the more that we can confront it, the better we'll be equipped to overcome that sin. And we don't have to do it on our own. Jesus is with us. God is with us everywhere we go. He's going to give you an out. You just have to be willing to choose it.